before we got into foster care, we went through 3 private adoption, all failed. It was like so much hurt and frustration at that point. One of our best friends told us, because she did foster care already, so she told us to try doing foster care. We want a kid so bad. They won't be ours, but at the same time, we'll be able to still give them the love and care we want to and a safe, stable home that they need. And ever since then, we just have been going nonstop.
Definitely nonstop.
We get into the orientation, we see all the different foster agencies. That's when we learned that most foster agencies are traditional. So it means man and woman.
It's a nice way to say we don't accept gays, basically.
Yeah. But luckily we found one that did not care. They just wanted people to come in and take care of their kids. Coming up here with Necco, they're all so kind. And there's so much support here. So I love it.
Before we got into fostering though, we did have a little bit of hesitation just because of the stigma. We're minorities, we're gay. We kind of based our profile off of what we didn't want to be like looked at. For example, us with a Caucasian baby would draw more attention, but coincidentally our first patient was a Caucasian baby and she was so cute so we could not say no. So at that point we were just like, whatever comes our way, no matter what race and stuff like that, we're just gonna accept it and move forward. Our family, they understand what we're doing. At first they were kind of confused about it, like why are you doing this and why are you taking someone else's kids? But they see how much we enjoy it, so they just delve right into it with us, and now they become one of our biggest support groups.
I grew up mom and dad in the household. I still have them in my life. They're both married and everything still. I haven't grown up with trauma or abuse in my life or anything like that. So having these kids in our house and hearing and seeing what they've gone through has really changed me. Like, it's really opened up my eyes to see that this stuff really happens out there in the world.
And I come from a very different background than he does. I've dealt with domestic violence in my household. My mom was abused a lot growing up. So I can relate to the feeling of how you feel when you hear those noises in the next room. So a lot of kids, they come and I guess they can feel that for some reason. They feel that in me and they just like confide in me right away. So I think it's great that we have that balance, someone who came from a traditional family and someone who came from a family like theirs. And I think the kids seeing that someone come out of a situation like they did, being where I am now, and the statue I am now, that it's possible. You don't have to fall into the statistics of or be where you came from. In the house, they consider me to be the mom because I'm more the kiss the boo-boos and the dinner and stuff like that. He's Mr. Fix-It. He's a video game person. So that finding that balance, even though we're both males, you still have to, it's good for them to have that component in their life so they don't feel like they're going without anything. So we found that balance. So I do the cooking and stuff like that and all the nurturing and stuff, and he does the dad stuff, whatever that might be. For the community that are LGBTQ, there is a spot for you in fostering or adoption. There's also kids in the system that also need a place that are becoming or finding their way in this community that need that support from someone who's actually living in it to know that there is acceptance somewhere. So I feel like that's really important for the community to step up and say, okay, this is where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna give these kids some kind of stability and support in the background so they know that they can thrive as gay community as well. It doesn't hurt to at least try to see if you're fit for it.